Hello Cancer, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you are here with me today. Today's reading is going to be for the first 2 weeks of March, and of course it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. As you can see, I have lots of cards here, so we will be starting with your energy cards. Then I'm going to get into the tarot to get some more specifics. We're going to do a few spirit and angel messages, and then we're going to end the reading with your angel number and the message linked to that number. So this reading is going to be for anybody who has placements of Cancer in their birth chart. So Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, you are all welcome. So let's get right into this, and let's start with your energies. So Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what are the energies that are surrounding Cancer for the first 2 weeks of March? Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what are the energies in the first 2 weeks of March for Cancer? Wow, you've got lots going on, Cancer. Okay, this was the last one. All right, there we go. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have strategy, number 21. So when I was doing the pre-shuffle, that actually did fly out of your deck as well. So it's as if you are sort of strategizing or making a plan. This is something that you could be working on in the next couple of weeks, or it could be a plan that you've already started to develop in the later parts of February and you're ready to bring that plan into fruition. But of course, we will find out more once we dig a little deeper. So this strategy, the reason you could have been planning the strategy is because you do have financial constraints here, number 13. So 13 is the number 4 in numerology. So this would be all about your stability. So you could be assessing your finances and kind of figuring out, you know, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to plan to bring a little bit more, you know, financial abundance, or bring in some more money? And what is that plan that I need to implement that is going to help bring in some more resources for me? So let's find out what's happening then for the next 2 weeks. So I'm just going to read these and then we'll get right into the tarot. So the first card you got was number 6, contract. So it seems as if there is some sort of contract or some sort of dealings that you are in the midst of, getting information for. So for some of you, it could be a job contract. Maybe you're renewing your contract with work. This could be, really, it can be a contract of any sort. It can be personal contracts, legal contracts, anything to do with work, family. It will resonate differently with each of you. But it's all about finding balance in the contract. It's about gaining knowledge. And as you can see from the illustration here, you're blindfolded, which means you're waiting on some information. And that information is what's going to really help you to decide which direction you need to go. So we'll get more on that. Now we also have number 27 for you, Cancer, walking away. And as you can see, you are walking towards the light. And it looks as if there's some transformations taking place. There's butterflies on the other side of the gate, and you are willfully and happily walking through that gate. Now you are looking back, kind of maybe taking a review, reviewing everything, reviewing the things that you're walking away from. But what you're leaving behind is what is necessary, because what's in front of you is a little bit more sunshine. The light is really, you know, shining on you. And again, with those butterflies, which are very hard to see, there is some transformations that are going to take place, but it really is important for you to know that walking away from something is actually going to be your best course of action. So again, that will be different for all of you. You also got number 53 as an energy, and that's the Magician in the Mirror. This is comparable to the Magician card, number 1 in the Major Arcana. It's a very powerful card. And being able to manifest the things that you want is truly a blessing. It's truly a gift. And we really need to feel a lot of gratitude being able to have that capability. But you must make sure that you always use it for your highest good. And, you know, sometimes it really is about planning a strategy, especially if you're getting ready to manifest something in your life that you feel is going to, you know, help or guide you in a better direction. So make sure that you are, you know, journalizing your thoughts, journalizing your ideas, and your wishes as well. And, you know, always make sure that you're positive in your wishes and that you're always doing everything again for the benefit for yourself, but in a very grateful way. So the Magician here is number 53, and that is an 8. 8s are about infinity. 8s are about transformation. 8s are about abundance. So really, the Magician and the Mirror is really a time for you to really think about all those things that you would like in your life, and it doesn't have to be monetary. This can be spiritual gifts. This can be your connection with spirit. Just really, embrace this because it's a very powerful time for you. And we do have a new moon on March 10th in Pisces. And Pisces season, we tend to be a little bit more intuitive. It really is a time to commit to your new dreams and visions. So you are going to have the capability of doing that in and around March 10th. And that's when it's going to be the most powerful for you. So number 41, the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, your enlightenment. This is your crown chakra being open. This is about being able to receive those spiritual messages that are there to help guide you. You are like on a different plane right now where you are really discovering your life purpose, and it's all starting to come together and make sense for you. And this crown chakra being open is really going to help enlighten you to realize and understand what it is that you want to manifest in your life. And the last card that you got was number 48, and it's the Angel of Balance. So really restoring all of that peace and balance, bringing harmony and love and joy into your life, and feeling that sense of everything starting to fall into place. Again, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Now that we have all those, let's get right into your tarot and let's find out what all these messages mean. So we're going to start with the first energy, and that's the contract. Let's find out what this contract is, Cancer. Spirit, angels, and guides. What can you tell us about contract? This is for Cancer. Wow. Anything else you'd like to share for the first 2 weeks of March? Okay, and the first card you got was the Magician again, Cancer. Very powerful. Number 1. We talked about that with the Magician in the Mirror being comparable to the Magician card in the Major Arcana. So this contract, this balance. Now, interesting enough, if you see here, at the beginning, the energy is about scales, and at the end, which is all balance, and then at the end here with the energies, it's receiving that balance. So I really do feel like in the next 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of March, you're going to come to some conclusion with this contract, and it's really going to start bringing that balance that you, I think, are manifesting. You are manifesting balance in your life, and that is the strategy. That is the strategy that you're hoping for there. So I really feel like this contract is something that you are bringing in. Your energies are bringing in something new. And it's something that is going to bring, again, a lot of harmony and peace and balance. And again, number 6 is about harmony. So this is really making a lot of sense. Now let's see what card. This one fell out with it. Okay, interesting. So you got number 16, which is the Tower. So it looks as if with this contract, there is something that is suddenly changing. Something is coming in quickly because the Tower is about swift, quick change. And I know that the illustration looks catastrophic. But the fact of the matter is sometimes in life we need things to break down so that we can build them up stronger. And because if we keep building and building blocks on top of a structure that isn't sound, it's eventually going to crumble. And you're going to put all this time and effort into something that is eventually inevitably going to crumble. It's better for it to suddenly change, start from ground zero, and build it back up. So it could have something to do with a contract. There's going to be a sudden change with a contract. You're going to get some insight, or you're going to get some clarifications, but it's something that you're manifesting. It's very powerful. Extremely powerful energies here. These are both Major Arcana cards, meaning this is very significant, things happening in your life. So really keep your eye open for that. But don't be afraid of this sudden change because it's going to open up and enlighten everything for you. It's a necessity. And the reason you're getting that Tower card as well is because your next energy is walking away. So some of you could be walking away from a contract. Maybe it's a contract that isn't good for you and you're going to manifest something new. And that could be for some of you. And others of you, it could be an adjustment in a contract. Again, like where you're going to see insight and you're going to decide that you're going to make some abrupt changes to that contract, and it's everything that you are bringing in. You're very powerful for the next 2 weeks, Cancer. Please keep that in mind. So use your magic very wisely. So let's find out what you're walking away from. So Cancer, what are you walking away from for the first 2 weeks of March? Spirit, angels, and guides. Let's see. So you're walking away from, I believe you're walking away from some sort of a contract or some sort of obligation that you were not seeing was going to be beneficial to you. You're manifesting something into your life to bring happiness and joy and bring in some balance and stability. And you got the Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups is about a celebration. This is a very powerful card too, because it really is about joy. It's about feeling love, and it's really celebrating something that you're passionate and happy about. It's something to do with your feelings, because again, it is cups. Now, this really does represent the Cancer card. This is you. So it's you that is going to walk away from something that isn't serving its purpose, and you're walking towards something that's going to give you that sense of celebration. There might be an event that you're going to where you're going to be joined with people that are like-minded as you, that have the same feelings and are on the same emotional plane as you. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be colleagues, it could also be your spiritual team that is there guiding you and there to celebrate your wins with you, because again, you're going through a major magical enlightening period right now. So let's find out about the Magician and the Mirror. Spirit, angels, and guides. What is going on with this Magician and the Mirror? Well, you've got some beautiful offers coming. And again, this could have something to do with this contract. Maybe the contract, yeah, there's definitely something going on here. This contract is coming to an end, and it has to come to an end, and you need to walk away from it. And this is going to be a joyous time for you, because what you are manifesting times 2 is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is about a new offer, a new prosperous offer, a new abundant offer. Something is being offered to you in a physical way, in the sense of this has to do with your money. So where you were feeling these financial constraints, you made a strategy, you made a plan, and that plan is going to come into fruition for you. You are going to be offered an Ace of Pentacles. It's the hand of the offering. It's saying, this is what I am, you know, it could be a new contract again that is offering you more money, definitely more abundance, and definitely more prosperity. And it's something that is going to benefit you in the long term, because, you know, Pentacles are all earth energy. They're very grounded energy. And that's something that can take time to build up to, but it brings you to that 10 of Pentacles eventually, which is everything unfolding for you, and you know, you're working hard towards it, but it's giving you all of those benefits. So you are working towards prosperity here, and it's going to be offered to you, and it's something you've been manifesting. Very powerful. Again, let's do the this number 41, the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. You are in a period of massive enlightening right now. There's a lot of wonderful spiritual messages coming to you. You've got a lot of divine support right now. So let's find out, Spirit, angels, and guides, in this enlightenment for Cancer. I'm going to take this one, and it's the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is a dreamy card, and a lot of people are getting this in their readings. I'm finding it especially more so with the water signs, because you are, you know, it is the Pisces season, so you're going to be more in tune with all of that. Your dreams and your visions and your ambitions are all very, you know, very dreamy right now. You know, you've got a lot of wonderful ideas inside of your head. You've got a lot going on. And sometimes this can be a card of confusion, because you've got so many things that you want to accomplish. But you know, you're also at this point of complete enlightenment. So I think what the advice from Spirit here is, really capitalize on the Pisces season. Really delve into the new moon that's coming in March 10th. And, you know, again, work on manifesting the things that you want. But make sure you prioritize the things that are most important to you, because it's really important to really have that keen eye as to what is extremely extremely important, and that's going to really, you know, emotionally fulfill everything that you are hoping for yourself. And that's just a little bit of that's really just a little bit of decisions that you need to make to really release that sense of confusion. The number 7 is all about reflection. So again, you know, with being in this enlightened period with your crown chakra being open and having the 7 of Cups again being that, it's kind of Scorpio energy. You know, you're really looking for transformations. You're really looking to reflect and really do some deep thinking before you really, you know, make any decisions. Now, number 48, the Angel of Balance. This is a beautiful, oh, beautiful card. Everybody wants to have balance in their life. It's what makes us feel secure and safe. And it brings joy and happy and fulfillment to our lives because we don't have that sense of worry when there's balance. So let's find out, Cancer. Angel of Balance for the next 2 weeks. Can you please give us a little bit more understanding? You got 3 there. They all wanted to come out. Okay, so I'm going to take them. So, you know, you have had 5 of Wands. There's been a little bit of conflict. There's no doubt. I think the conflict isn't necessarily with other people, but you've been conflicting with yourself. The Wands is a fiery energy. And, you know, fiery energies light up this and ignite, you know, our passions. And when we're really, you know, trying to commit ourselves to bringing that balance into our life, sometimes there can be a little bit of a struggle. There can be a little bit, you know, of opposing factors coming into play. And again, it could be just you really working hard and igniting that passion inside of you. That comes across as, you know, maybe not argumentative, but definitely that you have this will to, you know, really succeed here. And I believe that being, you know, Leo energy, you're doing this because you're excited and happy. There's a passion there to bring that balance. And the Page of Swords, pages are all about messages. They're very grounded. Pages are of earthbound energy. So this is with it being a sword, is all about your communications. It's all about our mental thoughts. And, you know, so I really truly believe that you're going to be receiving some sort of message, something that you've ominously been really fighting yourself for. There's going to be a message that comes in, and that 8 of Cups is really part and parcel of this walking away. So you are choosing to walk away. You are choosing to, you know, walk through the door and leave behind anything that no longer is serving its purpose for you, because what you're bringing in is that happiness and celebration. And the only way you're going to do that and bring that balance into your life that you're fighting so hard for is to walk away. But you're going to get a message that's going to give you the strength to be able to emotionally walk away from something that's going to restore that balance. Beautiful energy. So now, Cancer, let's get a little bit more clarification. We're going to go just a little deeper, hopefully just one card for each one of these. Whoops. We'll see what that is. You got the Judgment. We'll see if it comes back out. Judgment is all about reevaluation. It's all about rebirth and renewal. So I wouldn't be shocked if it comes out again, because you are definitely going through a major enlightening. You're going through a major transformation, and it's all starting with your own plan, your strategy, your magician, your manifestations. You're bringing this on. This is beautiful. Okay, so Spirit, Angels, and Guides, if you can help clarify the Tower and the Magician with the contract. So let's find out. What can you clarify for us, for Cancer, for the first 2 weeks of March? Let's see. All right, so what you got here was the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is another Cancer card. So this can be really representative of your feelings, you know, and this could be why you are having this Tower moment. The Four of Cups is really kind of feeling a little out of sorts, a little bit dissatisfied, discontent, not exactly happy with the situation that's going on. and you know that there needs to be change, and there is in the traditional tarot. You know, the Three of Cups are sort of in the front, and then there's this hand of almost spiritual hand coming out with another cup, and it's a bigger cup, but you're choosing not to see the opportunities that are actually there for you because you're just in this state of withdrawing yourself emotionally from something. So again, this has a lot to do with planning that strategy. So you are discontent and not happy with something, and it could be that contract. Sudden changes are going to take place, and you are manifesting a new beginning. Something new is going to come into play for you. You're walking away from something that isn't making you happy or emotionally satisfying you. And that is a good thing. Sometimes we have to make these changes. Sometimes they're abrupt changes because they have to shake things up in order for us to make sure that we move in a new direction, because doors that we never even knew were of opportunities are never going to open if we don't take a little bit of a chance. So let's walking away in this Three of Cups for the first 2 weeks of March. Spirit, angels, and guides, what can you tell us about the Three of Cups and the walking away? And you got the Princess of Swords. Now this Princess of Swords is in actuality the same card as the Page of Swords. So again, it's receiving insight. So remember here with the 6 and the blindfold, well, I truly believe that that blindfold is going to be able to be removed because you are going to be receiving some messages of clarity that are going to help you remove the blindfold and feel confident walking away from something and moving towards something that's going to make you feel almost like a collaborated energy where you feel like you're sharing in the joy and the celebration, but not just on your own. It's like with this whole support system. So you are going to gain clarity that's going to give you that strength, again, to remove the blindfold, to open your eyes up to this contract, to feel the sense of being able to walk away because you're walking towards the light. So now let's find out about this Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. You know, you've got a lot of beautiful new beginnings here. There is an offer that is there, and it's a magical offer. It's something that is going to, it really is a huge change because it's such a beautiful card of prosperity. And it certainly is. You got number 3, and it's the Empress, Major Arcana. This is the most abundant queen in the entire tarot deck. And this is really all very supportive energy, creative energy. 3s are about, again, expansion and creation. The Empress is all about fertility, birthing something new. It's a new idea that is going to prosper, and it's along with this Ace of Pentacles showing that what you are manifesting, you are also nurturing this. This is a nurturing card. This is a loving card. It's a protective card. This too is like very motherly energy. And I really feel, you know, again, you see the moon is enlightened here. So you're feeling this sense of enlightenment here with your crown chakra being open. And, you know, also too, there's a lot of abundance around the Empress. So you are moving into a very abundant time, a very creative time where everything is starting again to fall into play. So let's find out about this 7 of Cups and the Enlightenment. You're doing some deep reflection to decide which cup it is you want to really prioritize so that you're not left in indecision and that you're not feeling like you're in this state of disillusion. And you got the 8 of Swords. Now this is interesting. So the 8 of Swords is really feeling almost as if you feel trapped, or you feel as if it's hard to move forward. And I think that you're struggling. You are struggling a little bit with your enlightenment because you're not exactly quite sure how to go about it. Because the problem is that when you're looking in the mirror and you're looking back at your reflection, you are seeing confusion. And you need to figure out how to release that confusion. because you are not trapped in any way. It's all in your mind. And if you're able to figure out how to prioritize, again, what is the most important thing to you to emotionally fulfill what it is that you need, you can remove the blindfold, and you know what, you can start feeling better about you. It's really, this enlightenment is about how you see yourself, and you're seeing yourself as trapped and confused, and you have to walk away from feeling that way, because there are so many opportunities that are there to present themselves to you. And you can't think that you're not worthy of these opportunities, because you are. You have a strength about you. You have a nurturing and loving and empathetic, you know, personality. And, you know, you want all that security and stability for everything and for those around you. But you have to start looking at yourself from a different perspective and starting from a different lens, and realize that you have a lot of gifts to give. So this Angel of Balance, now you see, I think you got the Eight of Swords, because this Eight of Cups is about walking away from that energy, deciding to emotionally walk away from seeing yourself as not good enough. Okay, because there's going to be some sort of insight here that's going to help restore that. So let's find out. Angel of Balance, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what can you tell us about these cards? Just a little bit more, and this is, of course, the first 2 weeks of March for Cancer. And you got the King of Wands. So this King of Wands can either be your energy, because sometimes we have to take on a different persona in order to get through certain circumstances in our life. We can't always just be depicted, because we're a water sign, you know, a king or queen of cups. Sometimes we have to have that fiery energy. We have to have something that says that I am going to move forward, and I am going to succeed, and I'm going to take on, and I'm going to put on a new hat, and I am going to, you know, I am determined, and my willpower is going to set me free. And I believe that this is what's going to happen, and this is how you're going to restore that balance in your life. This is what's going to give you the strength to walk away from that situation of not feeling emotionally good enough, because you are good enough, and you are going to show that. You are going to feel a sense of you're really going to feel a sense of strength, because that King of Wands has so much determination. They are leaders, okay, and you're a leader as well. You're definitely a leader. So you know what, you're going to take on that, and you're going to bring in so much wonderful, beautiful stuff for yourself. All right, so let's get right into your spirit message. Of course, that took quite a while, and I apologize, Cancer, but sometimes I can't help it if the spirit realm wants to say a lot of things. Sometimes things just, sometimes time just, we can't think about how much time things take. So I hope you're enjoying a cup of tea or something while we're doing this. So Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what are the angel messages for our beautiful sign Cancer? And of course, this is for the first 2 weeks of March. What would you like to share? Spirit, Angels, Guides, what is it you'd like to share? So you got the Maple Spirit. So this is all about generosity. And the number, I'm sorry, is number 23. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So these are this can be some changes that are happening for you. And what the Maple Spirit wants to say is, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. You see, you need to be generous with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. Wonderful, extremely beautiful energy. So now let's tie this entire reading together with some angel messages. And I'm going to use the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And these are just going to give us some angel messages to tie in everything for you, Cancer. Spirit, Angels, and Guides, what would you like to share with the beautiful sign Cancer for the first 2 weeks of March? And of course, this is to tie everything together. What are the most important messages that you would like to share with Cancer to help them move forward on their journey for the next 2 weeks of March? Anything else you'd like to share? Oh my goodness. Okay, quite a bit. That. Okay, and you got 3 here. Okay, so let's start. You got number 6, the Lovers. Archangel Raphael, this is what Archangel Raphael wants to say. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So the Lovers card is also a decision card. So there is decisions. Remember, right in the beginning, you had that number 6, the contract. This is number 6 in the major arcana, the Lovers. It can be about making choices. Not always to do with love. This can be on all different levels. So just remember, you're in that process of making decisions, but you do have to do it from a place of love. And then you got the 3 of Raphael. Now this card is reiterating this 3 of Cups. So it is reconfirming it. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends. So you've got this whole community of friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, and it could be spiritual teams as well. There's happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So you could be receiving some really happy announcements as well right now, which is just going to enlighten and make you even happier. And then you got number 7, the Chariot. Well, we couldn't have a better card come up for you. This represents Cancer. This is your card in the major arcana. So Archangel Metatron has a special message for you, Cancer. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So you aren't only going to be able to start feeling that career advancement, which is that Ace of Pentacles, but you're also going to feel this acknowledgement from others around you. And that's that celebration. You also got number 4, the Emperor, which is Archangel Uriel. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. And I really believe that that has a lot to do with you taking on this new persona of the King of Wands. Remember, there's no gender in any of these cards. Because it really is, you know, it is kind of a representation of Aries, and this is an Aries card. Now, just to let you know that on March 9th, Mercury enters fire sign Aries, so there's going to be a lot of passion and enthusiasm. There's going to be a lot of energy and action taking place, and I think that you are going to have that, feel that sense of stability and efficiency. You are going to take charge. You are the leader. And the last beautiful energy, 6 of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. So some of you could be relocating, or you could be traveling. Now you could be traveling for fun and pleasure, or you could be relocating for work. But there definitely could be some sort of changes. But the main message in that 6 of Michael is that the light at the end of the tunnel, you are moving in the right direction. You're walking away. You're choosing to walk away in 2 different aspects with that walking away and that 8 of Cups. And you're walking towards the light. Beautiful energy. So to complete your reading, we're going to get your angel number and messages. And this is going to be for the first 2 weeks of March. Spirit, angels, and guides, what is the special message and lucky number, an angel number for Cancer for the first 2 weeks, of March? What would you like to share? What is that number? There you go. You got number 8. I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. Representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. That's the creation, is that Empress, that 3. She is successful. She is abundant. You have the Ace of Pentacles. That's about abundance. And you are the creator. You are the one who is creating all of this for yourself. Magician. The magician in the traditional tarot cards has an infinity over his. Actually, you can see it. I'm so sorry. It's just so small here. You can see the infinity. Well, that's the number 8. So remember, I am successful. Do not ever let that pass you by. I hope you enjoyed this reading today. There was a lot of messages, and I apologize for the long reading. If it did resonate with you in any way, please leave comments because, of course, I love to read them. Also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And until next time, which will be in the next 2 weeks, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.